I learned a valuable lesson that day that safety has to be first.
So what happened that day?
That day I was, we were doing a pump retrofit, and I got done on the mechanical side, and I decided to go over and check the electrical side. At that point, the machine was powered down, and so was the wall to the customer. So we powered up. Everything looked good wiring wise, so we powered it up, but on the wall, and then powered it up on the machine. And I seen some alarms for the pump, so I was going to go in and check the wiring. Well, it was a long day. We were sweating. Didn't get any lunch, didn't have breaks, and so when I shut down the machine breaker, it pulled the rod out of it because it's the round style, and I gave it to the customer. And then I went in there and found some wires that were wrong. They were crossed, so I went to go fix them. And as I was pulling my arm out, I did not notice that the line side, the cover for the line side was off. And I also didn't notice a green wire hanging there. So when I pulled my arm out, back of my arm, it hit the ground wire and hit the line side of the machine, and it created the arc flash, right? So of course I was a little bit jumpy. I got up, I walked away for a bit, and then I came back, had a few choice words, and then when I went back to work, but I didn't even realize my arm was burnt, because I didn't feel it until the customer came up to me and started asking me questions. And I guess at that point I was in a state of shock. So at that point the customer then had me go to the hospital, and I had first and second degree burns on my right hand, and I'm still going through some pain on my hand. And so yeah.
How was the accident impacted?
It's impacted me on my arm and my hand. My hand's still a little bit swollen after a couple of months, and it's also impacted my train of thought. Now how scary it was. It still goes through my head a lot. So it's it happens, but time will tell.
Right. If you could talk to technicians globally, what would you say about safety?
Safety first. One, always wear your proper PPE, and then don't get comfortable with your job, and then have confidence and ask questions if you need.
So you think after doing the job for many years, people become complacent?
Yes, I feel they do. A lot of people get very complacent, I think, because we've been doing it for so long.
And safety doesn't take the right place in the
I don't think so. Sometimes I don't believe. I know for me, I can guarantee I did it.
All right, there's always pressure on our jobs to get it done in a certain amount of time, sometimes even faster.
So I don't know what pressure can lead to shortcuts, right? And shortcuts can lead to longer delay getting the job done. So I would just like to put the pressure off on something else and not be so stressful. Just calm down and relax and get it done when you get it done.
That's the way you get it done safely.
Yeah.
Taking every
step. Taking it. If you do it, no shortcuts, do it safely, you're going to get it done right.
So Husky takes pride in recruiting young talent to some of these technical roles. Sometimes they're scared to speak up on the job site because somebody with a lot of experience is leading the job. What would you say to that guy?
I would first say, if you see something, say something. Don't be scared, because it could affect your safety in the long run.
How should the senior guys receive it if the young guy brings something up?
He should receive it, like, wow, he's really good. He said something. Give him a pat on the back, good job, and then he could have saved somebody's life, right? So he should respect it as well.
So you're saying our workplace should be somewhere that new talent in the company should feel safe to bring things up?
Yes, I think so, because the reason we have a safety checklist, right, that we're supposed to fill out throughout the day. And it's not something you just fill out in the beginning of the day. It should be filled out throughout the day, because if something comes up, it'll be taken care of right away. And then don't even work on the machine. Walk away from it until they fix it.